The gaming community is dealing with a tragedy. Wait, no, I'm not doing this again. So Nintendo is talking a lot about Mario and Peach's relationship for some reason, and they just opened themselves up a whole new, and might I add, completely unnecessary can of worms. The internet practically blew up after Nintendo put up this post on Nintendo Today, claiming that Mario and Princess Peach are, quote, good friends and help each other out whenever they can. And can we not see how this is just a questionable statement? For 40 years, Mario has been bringing home the dough for Nintendo. Like, they're one of Japan's most valuable companies. They make his ass play tennis, teach typing, he's been kidnapped. Hell, they cut this guy's head off on more than one occasion.
I ain't got nobody. Get it? Nobody?
But heavens forbid our boy Mario gets a little bit of action, a little bit of tang, some might say. So today, that's what I want to be talking about. What's up, everyone? My name is Evan, and I believe it is important to speak truth to power. And I don't even know what that means, but now that I've said something kind of sophisticated, this is perhaps the biggest crock of shit I've ever heard Nintendo say. They are lying to you. So come join me on this satirical investigation. No, really. Please do not think I am taking this seriously. But we all know that there's less truth in that statement than there is singing at a Justin Timberlake concert.
I got this.
And really quick, guys, before I get into it, spoiler warnings for these games here. Nothing really crazy in terms of spoilers. They're Mario games mostly, but just in case you need it, here you go. So Nintendo claims Mario and Peach are good friends who help each other out whenever they can. There it is again. And listen, I'm all for kissing the homies goodnight. I get it. But the proof is in the pudding here. Actions speak louder than words. That's what your ancestors told you. So let's take a look at Mario and Peach's history as, quote, good friends. 1990s Super Mario World. Mario is in Bowser's castle. He just defeats him. Peach falls out of whatever his little glider thing is that he has, gets her feet on the ground, and what does she do? Bang! Plants one right on Mario's cheek. Look at him. Look how red he is. Does that look like friendship to you? Maybe it's a one-time thing, so we'll let it slide for now, but let's see if it becomes a pattern. 1993, Super Mario All-Stars. Technically a remake of the first game, but he rescues Peach from Bowser's castle like he usually does. And what does Peach do? She stops crying, runs over, hugs him very excitedly, and then what? We get this little bubble. Bang! Plant one on the cheek again. And look, there's even hearts. He's blushing. I mean, this looks like more than friends here. Super Mario 64, a couple years later. Peach thankful. Mario's looking there. Look at him. Look at him looking at her. This is crazy. And then look, she leans in. Bang, plants one right on the nose. Not a cheek one, but Mario's very excited about it. He throws up the peace sign, so that one definitely hit home for him. Over on the GameCube, Mario Power Tennis. Not only is he celebrating his tennis tournament win, Peach is on the stage with him, so she's obviously showing support. Leans over. Bang, throws him a kiss, and look at this. This is what infatuation looks like, not friendship. New Super Mario Brothers, what do we get? Ooh, zoom in, little peck on the ear. Okay, still enough to perk him up there. New Super Mario Bros. U, we get a kiss on the hat. And our most recent entry here, we have Super Mario Maker 2, which we haven't seen a cheek kiss in a while, but don't worry, we're back here. I think it's that construction outfit, but Mario, yep, stop scratching his head. He's like a little flustered. He's like, I haven't gotten one of those in a while. Oh yeah, jump for joy. This dude's excited. Hell, the Toads just launched off fireworks. It's that big of a deal. So after all of that, I ask you, does that look like typical friend behavior to you? How about friends of like 40 years friend behavior? I don't think so. I saw some sparks. They were launching fireworks. This is more than just friendship. You can't tell me it's not. Well, I guess Nintendo can because they write the rules. But Peach has been planting one on Mario's cheek and his hat and his ear and his nose for decades now. And this dude is still instantly swooned as soon as that pink lipstick touches his big ass cheeks. Can we throw this guy a bone once? But now Nintendo wants you to think the interaction goes more like this.
Yes, yes. How about the kiss?
What?
I say, how about the kiss, yes?
What? Why would I do that?
I'm just not buying it. And I know what the rebuttal is here. At the end of Super Mario Odyssey, spoiler alert again, Peach rejects Mario when he and Bowser both beg for Peach to marry them. And yeah, it looked rocky, but literally moments later, Peach brings Mario back onto her ship and leaves Bowser in the dust. I know Mario kicks him away, but like she still keeps piloting that thing back to Earth. That might be the quickest I've ever seen anyone get out of the doghouse. And you just know they're flying that big hat right over to Makeout Reef. But let's not just examine the works of Nintendo, let's examine their words. Because before this latest statement, Nintendo didn't usually hint about characters' relationships. There's always this kind of unspoken thing, except on Valentine's Day. You know, that one holiday you spend with someone who's definitely not your friend. In 2014, Nintendo posted on then Twitter, now X, "It all started in another castle. Happy Valentine's Day from Mario and Peach." And really, I think this is the most damning example I have here. Look, we got 5 different eras of Mario, 5 different warp pipes. They're all holding hands in them. And look at all of the hearts. How nice. This is a very nice and wholesome post. But how are you going to go back and tell me they're just friends? 2014, you can celebrate Valentine's Day with Nintendo-themed cards and activities. If you weren't excited by that, take a look at the picture. We got Cat Mario and Cat Peach right there next to each other, literally in front of a big heart of Mario item shapes. If that's not symbolism, I don't know what is. And I think this one kind of half counts. From last year, they posted "Everyone deserves a kiss or two on Valentine's Day. Tag your Valentine in the comments." And it shows Peach about to kiss Mario, but if you played Mario RPG, you know Booster and Bowser end up kissing Mario. If that's the option you go with during this wedding minigame, you can actually get a kiss from Peach in this moment, so I'm gonna count this one as like a half example because, you know, they were alluding to the idea of getting a kiss from Peach. In my brain, I'm counting it. And again, you don't just post about couples who are great friends on Valentine's Day. It's like posting about goldfish during Shark Week. It seems like we're changing our story a little bit here, Nintendo, and I'm not so sure the jury is gonna buy this one.
What kind of Samaritan are you? You rescued me just so you could get with me?
Jesus Christ, I'm not asking you to at my all I want is a kiss.
And one final thought here. Nintendo loves doing this ambiguous relationship stuff. They say it without saying it all the time. Like in Mario Kart Wii, there's this statue of Daisy and Luigi dancing together in gold. Like, that's pretty overt if you ask me. But why are we tiptoeing around the obvious when it comes to Mario and Peach? Or how about Zelda and Link? I mean, they've been getting more brash about them for sure as the games have gone on. They were awfully close pretty much all throughout Skyward Sword, and they straight up had a house together in Tears of the Kingdom. So it all leaves me with one final question, and it's not one I'm going to answer in this video, so I need your help. Why would Nintendo even comment on this? It feels like the Streisand effect. Bringing it up would almost certainly raise more questions among fans than Nintendo would be willing to answer. I have a feeling that this was kind of planned, just to stir up some media attention. Obviously, it was intentional. They put it in a post that somebody definitely read before it went out to the Nintendo Today app. I think maybe they knew it was going to get fans talking, and there's not really such thing as bad publicity these days, is there? And it worked like a charm. There are so many videos and write-ups about this. The people just love their gossip, even when it's about Super Mario of all people. And to Mario, speaking directly, it's okay, buddy. We all go through it. Virtual plumber or not, girl problems are girl problems.
I'm not kissing you.
Okay, this it. Hey, Dragon, you can have her.
But again, everyone, let me know, why would Nintendo bring this up? Why would they open this can of worms for themselves? Let me know your theories down below, and if you enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button for more kind of fun gaming talk like this. Thank you, everyone, for 500 subscribers. Peace out.